The day I found the courage to speak. I knew I had to speak, but the whole village went silent the moment I opened my mouth. The first thing I remember is the look on Tortoise's face the moment I said his name in front of everyone. His smile disappeared. His eyes went wide like he had been caught doing something he should not be doing. That moment still sits in my chest till today. My name is Deji. I was about 10 years old when this happened. I used to roam around the village, barefoot and curious. I liked watching the animals because they acted like real people. They argued. They joked. They worked. They even held meetings. But the one animal who always caused trouble was Tortoise. Everybody knew Tortoise was smart. Too smart. But instead of using his brain to help others, he used it to trick them. He cheated during games. He lied when things went wrong. He hid food. He took things he did not own. The animals warned him again and again, but he never stopped. The problem that changed everything started during the dry season. Food was scarce. The river was shrinking. The sun was always hot. Everyone was trying hard to survive. Goat had a small farm. Monkey stored bananas in a tree hole. Squirrel hid nuts underground. Even the birds shared whatever little they could find. Everyone did something. Except Tortoise. He did not farm. He did not fetch water. He did not help anyone. He only walked around slowly with his usual fake smile, pretending everything was fine. But I watched him. I always watched him. One evening I followed him quietly. He checked behind a big rock, dug up squirrel's nuts, and put them in a bag. The next day he climbed Monkey's tree and took a bunch of bananas. The day after, he sneaked into Goat's farm at night and pulled out some potatoes. I saw everything. Every single thing. But I was scared to talk. I was a child. Who would listen to me? The next morning, all the animals woke up shouting. Their food was missing. Monkey was hungry. Squirrel was close to tears. Goat stamped her hooves on the ground. They called for a meeting in the village square. Even the birds flew down from the trees. Everybody looked stressed and hungry. Who is stealing our food? They asked. Tortoise sat with them, acting confused, even pretending his own stomach was empty. He shook his head and said, "Oh, this village is not safe again." I felt something heavy in my stomach. I tried to stay quiet, but the truth was choking me. My hand lifted by itself. They all turned to me. "Deji," they said, "what did you see?" My throat felt dry, but I said it. It was Tortoise. The whole place went silent. Even the birds on the tree stopped moving. Tortoise looked at me with wide eyes and said, "Oh Deji, why will you lie on my head?" But I told them everything. Where he took the nuts. Where he hid the bananas. Where he dug up the yams. The animals followed me to the spot. They found all the stolen food inside a hole behind Tortoise's house. What happened next surprised everyone, including me. The animals decided not to beat him. They did not chase him away. They did not shout at him. They were tired. Tired of the lies. Tired of chasing him. Tired of warning him. Goat said, "Let him walk." Monkey said, "Let him sweat." Parrot said, "Let him learn." Then Elephant said, "Give him his own farm. He will farm alone. When the farm grows, he can eat." And that was it. They took Tortoise to an empty piece of land. They gave him a hoe and a bottle of water. They told him he could only eat from what he grew. Until then, nobody would share food with him. Tortoise tried to complain. He even cried. But they ignored him. For the first time in his life, he had to work. Real work. Hard work. I followed him every morning from a distance. I wanted to see if he would change or run away. At first, he grumbled. He shouted at the soil. He blamed me. He blamed the sun. He blamed the hoe. He even blamed the land. Deji, he said one morning, you this boy, why did you open your mouth? But after a few days, something shifted. He became quieter. He worked longer. He watered the plants even when the heat was too much. He removed weeds. He chased birds away. He even asked God politely for advice. One morning I saw him staring at his hands. He said quietly to himself, this is how others feel when they work for their food. When the crops grew, I expected him to hide them or steal more. But he did the opposite. He called everyone to come and see. His farm was neat, green, and full of fresh crops. The animals were shocked. Then he took the first potato and gave it to Monkey. This is for the bananas I stole. He gave Squirrel another. This is for the nuts. He gave Goat a basket. For the yams I took. His voice was calm. His head was down. He was not pretending. He was actually sorry. Even I stood there with my mouth open. Then he turned to me and said, Deji, thank you. If you did not speak, I would never change. I did not know what to say. I just nodded. From that day, the animals trusted him a little more. Not fully, but more than before. He still talked too much sometimes, but he stopped stealing. He even helped others during the next planting season. People say tortoise never changes, but I know what I saw. Sometimes the truth feels scary, but saying it can save everyone. And sometimes a person only changes when they are forced to face the result of what they did. Each time I pass that farm today, I remember the day the animals punished tortoise, not with beating, but with responsibility. That day changed all of us.